So a recent study suggests that the more time you spend meditating, the more likely you are to have an unmedicated birth, if that's part of your plan. So meditating is not the same as hypnosis, and most hypnobirthing courses do not teach mindfulness, but a lot say they do. I'm sure a lot of expectant moms watching this aren't really sure if you even want a physiological or a natural birth, especially if this is your first baby. But if a medication-free labour is important to you, or for some reason you can't have an epidural or medication, then this video is for you. When you hear the word mindfulness, you might wonder how on earth can sitting cross-legged, chanting in a dark room make any kind of difference to how painful your labour is. So let me explain. First of all, meditation doesn't have to involve any pretzel positions or chanting. Now, in this research, what we're looking for is the mechanism of action. What's the secret ingredient? And that was found to be mindful awareness. So what does that mean in plain English? Well, it's very simple, but actually tricky because it's why we need to practice. So what exactly is mindful awareness? It means as you're going about your day, you do a couple of things routinely. Observing. So as I'm walking, I deliberately focus and notice the sensations of my body moving. You might have already used the mindful movement meditation in the Gentle Birth app, or maybe the body scan as a good example. Next, there's the concept of acting with awareness. So that means when I'm in the shower, I keep my attention in the shower on the sensation of the water, maybe on the smell of my shampoo, the heat. And when I notice my mind is wandering off to my to-do list, I just gently guide it back into this shower and pay attention to those sensations again. Now, a big one for expectant mothers is non-judging of yourself. So just being kind and compassionate to yourself. And lastly, non-reactivity to thoughts and emotions, which means I stop giving myself a hard time and beating myself up. The fight or flight response in labour is real, and relaxation will only get you so far when it's the brain that triggers the fight or flight response. But you can train your brain to turn it off or turn it way down with mindful awareness. An untrained mind can be the biggest challenge to a positive birth. So if having an unmedicated birth is important to you, be sure to add mindful meditation to your birth preparation as you train your brain for a positive birth.